Okay.
Yeah, but actually what prompted me to get into marriage counseling was because I began failing in my marriage.
Wow.
Yeah. So there was a day my wife looked at me and she said, "You are not the man I got
I'm
married to."
Yeah, I can imagine her facial expression.
Instead of being offended by such a statement,
Yeah.
I took it as a challenge. Why will I live with my wife for 2 years and then she looks at me and says, "I've changed. I'm no longer the man she got married to." I could have taken an offense. But I say, but there is something that I'm supposed to do that I'm not doing. And it wasn't going again. And at that time, I was actually going out and ministering to people. People were happy. "Oh, man of God, welcome." But when I come back home, I realized that there's something missing.
Yeah.
The only person I'm supposed to minister to is not happy, even though the world is happy.
Yeah.
So I said, no, let me not concentrate so much on the world. Let me come back and minister to the person that God has assigned me to minister to first.
Yes.
And then I began looking at, what makes a man. Is it just the thing in your loins, between your legs?
Yeah.
Or there is something that makes a man? And then the Lord brought me to a text. It's in the Bible. Proverbs 24, verse 3 and 4. It says, "By wisdom a house is built. Through understanding it is established. And by knowledge the rooms are filled with all pleasant and precious riches." I now understood the part played by knowledge in marital fulfillment.
Yeah.
And I decided myself, I didn't invite my wife to search for the knowledge. I went myself as a man, as the head of the home, to search for the knowledge. And I began discovering something. That the more I tell my wife, "I love you," that's not what makes a man. The more I want to have sex with my wife, that's not what makes a man. And I began to look for what makes a man. And I realized something which was very critical and is the foundation of marriage and relationships.
Okay.
The Bible says that when God made a man, the woman wasn't there. And God took the man he has formed and put him in the Garden of Eden. And there was something God gave man first before a woman. God gave man work. And the work must be in the presence of him, God. When you are in the presence of God and you are working, by the time the woman comes to help, then you can see things blending. So we thought as we were growing that to be a man, you've got to be romantic. Yes, the place of romance is there in a relationship.
Yeah, certainly.
But there is a part that you cannot understand.